Hey you, I got a question for you. Do you have what it takes to be a successful real estate agent in 2022? Well, guess what? Today we're going to be talking about the 7 challenges that new agents face when they get into the business. Well, if you know anything about real estate, you know that we face challenges that other careers don't face. We're required to know about law, negotiations, marketing, sales, business planning, and all the while we need to be finding clients to build our business. The reality of our business is a lot different than what people think it is. Let's take the example of a chef at a nice restaurant in the city. You know, when we look at him, we think, wow, what a fun job. You just get to taste food and make food all day. But in reality, behind the scenes, he's dealing with challenging customers, management, sales, business planning, and it goes on and on and on. But we only see what's on the surface. Well, it's the exact same thing with our career in real estate. Let's talk about those 7 challenges that real estate agents face. Let's take a deep dive and let's start right now. Okay, challenge number 1 is that most new agents get into the business thinking that they're going to have a lot of free time. Well, you can have as much free time as you want, but you're not going to make any money. So the people in real estate that make a lot of money are the ones that actually have a set schedule and the ones that are working on a regular basis. Also, when it comes to setting your own schedule and not having a boss, in reality, your clients are going to set your schedule for you. Your clients are going to be working a 9 to 5, and so you're going to have to work around their schedules to take them to show them homes, to go to their house for listing presentations. So when you say you're going to set your own schedule, in reality, you'll find out your clients set your own schedule, and your clients are really your boss. So you got to get that out of your head as a new agent. You're not going to have a lot of free time. You're going to be hustling, especially for the first 3 years or so. And if you think that you're going to get the weekends off, think again. Those are going to be some of the most important days for you to be working, doing open houses, lead generating, showing people homes, going on listing appointments. So when you first get into the business, one thing you really need to focus in on is setting a schedule, having a specific schedule, and that can be for your own personal things in the morning to going on appointments, showing homes, but having a schedule is essential. Challenge number 2 is that most people think that when they get into the business, they're going to be making the big bucks right away, okay? And that's not really reality. I think we all know that. But we watch these shows, Million Dollar Listing LA, New York, and we think, man, it's so easy for them to make millions of dollars. I'm sure once I get in the business, all I need to do is get my real estate license and I'll be making the big bucks. Well, in reality, that doesn't work that way unless you're some sort of phenom, which there are some people out there like that. You know, we see these real estate agents, if they're out showing us houses and they're driving the Range Rover, they got a nice Rolex or a nice watch on, but what we don't see is that they're actually leasing that car, they're in debt, that watch came from their grandpa. Anyways, all that to say, get that expectation out of your head. You're gonna have to grind it out for the first couple of years. The hope is that you sell a handful of homes your first year, but you never really know. So what do you do about this challenge? Well, you set the proper expectations. Hey, don't get me wrong. You should have, high goals that you're gonna succeed and you're gonna do a lot of deals the first year, but you need to realize that if you don't, you need to budget your money correctly. You need to put it into the right places so that you can build your business over the years. Okay, challenge number 3, you don't get to keep all your commissions. Now, a lot of our clients and a lot of new agents will think that once they close a deal, that $15,000 check just goes right in their pocket, right? Well, in reality, it doesn't. There's a lot of other places it goes, and some of it goes into your pocket, but you need to look at the difference between your gross commission and your net commission. Your gross commission is that $10,000, $15,000 right off the top, but after you put in your broker's commission, your marketing, your taxes, and a handful of other expenses, you go from that, let's say $10,000 down to about $4,000 when it's all said and done. So you need to realize as a new agent that you don't get to keep all your commissions. So what to do about that is you need to learn to budget your money very wisely. If $10,000 turns into $3,000, you really need to think about where is the best place to put that money. All right, challenge number 4 is that people are not just gonna start calling you and hiring you to sell their house, okay? A lot of agents think that they're just gonna get their license, they're gonna get a social media handle, throw it out there, they're a real estate agent, and all of a sudden business is gonna start coming their way. It doesn't work that way. You gotta hustle. There's so many things that you can be doing as a new real estate agent. Some of them could be cold calling, knocking on doors. I know you don't like to hear some of this stuff. I personally hated the cold calling thing, but I had to do it. but I actually like the door knocking thing, which is kind of crazy. I think because you're face to face with people, so they can't be extremely rude to you. And in reality, on the phone, honestly, I didn't get that many rude callers, so it's not too bad. But the good thing about the fact that you have to hustle in this business, and that 90% of the people fail within the first year, is that it gives you more opportunity to succeed. Because if you're going to be the one that's actually on the phones, knocking on doors, putting out marketing materials, jumping on social media like I'm doing right now, and making these videos, then you're going to be the one that's going to be successful. And it's a very small percentage of people that are successful in this business, and that could be you. Okay, challenge number 5 is a tough one. You're going to love this, right? Real estate is a rejection-heavy work. You're going to get rejected a lot. If you're not being rejected a lot, you're probably not doing something right, okay? For the first couple of years, I was just constantly getting rejection, and you're getting some wins in there too as well. But if you're on the phones all the time, if you're knocking on doors, if you're trying to get business, people are going to reject you. People are going to say no. People are going to say, get out of my face. And you got to get thick skin. You got to learn how to be able to take that and just move on. Maybe that just helps you to strive to work harder, to get rejected more. Maybe you think, hey, today I'm going to get rejected 100 times, but I'm going to get some business today. I'm going to sell a house today. I'm going to get a lead today. So how do you deal with that? You get thick skin. How do you get thick skin? I don't know. You just do it over and over. The more rejection you get, the more it becomes easy. Honestly, now, if somebody says no to me, it doesn't mean anything. I just move on to the next thing. Challenge number 6, you need to learn people, sales, and psychology. Okay, so one thing I've learned in this business, and most agents will tell you the same thing, is you're not only just a realtor to some of these people. Some of these people are going to be going through divorces or going through some crazy stuff in their life. A lot of times you're going to have to be a counselor for these people as well. So it's good to know people's personality traits, personality types, and do a little bit of training on that when you get into this business, because you're going to be dealing with it. So that's another thing. You need to learn people, sales, and psychology. Challenge number 7, that is that it could take about 3 years for you to be successful in this business. Now, like I said, some agents will do this very quickly, but you need to prepare yourself for the long haul. Okay, you need to do all the things now that would set you up for success in those 3 years and after. So that's not to say that you're not going to close a lot of deals your first year. I mean, you could. I think my first year, I didn't close a lot of deals. I think I closed five deals my first year, which I thought was pretty decent. But I had to prepare myself. I had to kind of get my ducks in a row so that first year would turn into a better year the second year, and better year the third year. And since then, every year has gotten better and better. So set yourself up for success. Realize that it might take about 3 years to be successful in this business, and set your business up that way to continue to improve and improve and improve. Well, another video down, the 7 challenges that new agents face in their real estate business. I hope this helped out, and if it did, and if you enjoy my content, please subscribe, hit the like button. I got more videos coming, and it's all going to be about real estate. It's all going to be about the thing that you're interested in. So send me something in the comments. What videos do you want me to produce or make? And I'll make them. And if you have any other questions or anything like that, just leave them in the comments. Thanks for coming along. I'll see you on the next one.